It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 405.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Hit to short. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Adam
Eaton digging in next. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And another foul ball. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Eaton stands at first with 1 out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The 1-2. Changeup, cold strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Strasburg comes set. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Striding in, Juan Soto. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Juan Soto.
First delivery to him on the way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Eric Thames. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Here now is his Drupal Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball one. First and second now, one man out. A ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all five pitches, notice the location, all five down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. Two men are on with two men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
1-2. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
2 down, runners at first and second. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 is a ball below the zone.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
The left fielder,
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in, Steven Strasburg. 9-1-2 due up.
Steven Strasburg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike. Ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Turner has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So stepping in, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cespedes. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. A ball and a strike. Line toward right center. And that is going to get down out there. Extra bases for Kendrick. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Eric Thames. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, no strike.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Now batting, catcher.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
On the ground to third. He's right there. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
3 runs already home here. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets 1. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Three and 0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Noah Syndergaard. He's set and the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one runs up high. Ball one. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fouled away. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Still 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in the bat is Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Up high, 2-1 now. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Alonso, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Strasburg on 1-1. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Mets go down quickly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Rosario backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nope. Outside.
Soto, just 21 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 2-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Michael Wacha is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Michael Wacha.
Into the box, Eric Thames, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Three and one.
Down to 3-1.
Three and two, full count. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Standing in now as Dribble Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman has got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The relay throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ball
2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
80. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing.
Four runs here in this half inning. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Seven runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he popped him up. Cano into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Another one sent foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. In now is Adam Eaton. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Settling in now, Howie Kendrick. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and two now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
At the plate, Eric Thames. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 out with the man at first. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ranging back is Nimmo, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Paul Sewell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Popped him up. Ramos over to his right. And that's the third out. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Nationals 8 and the Mets 1. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Nimmo Bats left, but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. Count is 2-1.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
J.D. Davis come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
J.D. Davis.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here.
Come on, Matt.
Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Full count still. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Pitch is popped up. Cabrera is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next up for New York, Robinson Cano. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. from the stretch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Jerry's Familia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
New inning set to get underway. Ready once again as Dribble Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Conforto has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Stepping up now, Ryan Zimmerman singled home a run in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far on this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1. Come on, man. Nope. Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Are you kidding me, huh?
The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 the count.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here now is Trey Turner as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Two out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals leave one, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. In now, Jeff McNeil, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Here we go.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Here we go.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2.
Here we go, man. Here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Come on, New York. Here we go.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Michael, let's go.
The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
1-1.
Runners on first with one down. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-0.
2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 8 and the Mets 2. So coming to the plate, Adam Eaton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Adam Eaton.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Striding into the box, Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Into the box, Juan Soto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopper to short. To second, there's Cano. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So striding forward now, Eric Thames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1. Come on!
A runner on first with two away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Washington, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Daniel Hudson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Daniel Hudson.
Now batting, Brandon Nimmo. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Eduardo Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Ball 2 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ahmed Rosario waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Pitch on the way. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count offering on its way. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rosario.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Brad Brock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in now, Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit hard to the right side, and Zimmerman has a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Starlin Castro.
And a ball 1-0.
Shut him down. Let's go.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Standing in now, Trey Turner, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Now batter.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Justin Wilson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Justin Wilson.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. This one's down to third, right to him. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Nationals are out in front here, 10-2. Roenis Elias is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batter, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Washington put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Steven Strasburg gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Despite how it feels, I just keep chasing my dreams, cause I know I can't make them real. Get a grip on my nubs, I got control of the wheel. Tell them be who you are, cause who you are makes you great. Ain't nothing better than that, you're special in your own ways. If you're working hard